All right. Excuse me. I got one more. Let's watch this one. What
Dirty
is
Crackhouse movies? This term, in my mind, originates from probably one of the greatest reviews I've ever read on Letterboxd on the movie
how so?
Space Chimps.
Of course. Of course it's Space Chimps. Just space chimps. Like, we get it. Monkeys in outer space protecting the freedom of the human race. Just the premise of this movie is just very silly. And the name, Space Chimps. Space Chimps. And yeah, there is a joke. There is a joke, indeed, a pretty funny, if not edgy joke, that the movie Hidden Figures is also known as Space Chimps 2.
Somewhere in the world, there is a child in a dirty crack house who watches this as a 2008 cam rip on a burnt disc on repeat while their parents smoke crack.
That is such an apt description, honestly. That's such an apt description. I wonder if he's gonna bring up Donkey X or Donkey Cody. You know, from the guys that from the director that has watched Shrek. That's probably the best one. I wonder if he's gonna bring that up.
Now, if you've seen Space Chimps, it's the most accurate description of that movie. But what else is a dirty crack house movie? Well,
yeah,
I
what
guess
else?
Let's just start off by, what makes a dirty crack house movie?
Yes, what does make a dirty crack house movie?
Mind a lot of the non-Disney, non-DreamWorks, non-Pixar, non-Illumination animated movies. They're very crack house-esque. However, DreamWorks is probably the least safe of the big animation studios because I feel like they just have the most dirty crack house movies. For example, Rise of the Guardians is such a dirty crack house movie.
Really? I don't know about that. I don't know. I think a lot of people like Rise of the Guardians. And by a lot of people, I mean a lot of Fujoshis because they like Jack Frost.
I don't have to say much here. It just is. And of course, Monsters vs. Aliens is a dirty crack house movie.
Okay,
there's no doubt in my mind. Over
that
the
I can
Hedge
agree with.
Is undeniably dirty crack house. Shark Tale, another extremely dirty crack house movie.
Wow, DreamWorks has a lot of these.
Non-animated movies.
DreamWorks has a lot of these.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh yeah, Alvin and the Chipmunks absolutely is a dirty crack house.
That is 100% dirty crack house. Stuart Little, the first 3 Spy Kids, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, MVP, Bedtime Stories.
Okay, maybe I do like some of these dirty crack house movies.
Kids,
Spy Kids 3D and Shark Boy and Lava Girl specifically those two.
Boy and Lava Girl, MVP,
specifically those
Bedtime Stories, undeniably crack house movies, dirty crack house movies.
Dirty crack house movies.
And when I call something a dirty crack house movie, it doesn't mean the movie's bad because a lot of the ones I've been listing are movies that I do like. And I mean, the 2007 TMNT movie is a dirty crack house movie.
One, the Bay Ninja Turtles. The Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. Oh, jeez. Now that is especially dirty crack house energy.
House movie in my eyes, and I think that movie is excellent. What about big franchise movies? In my opinion, the big franchises aren't safe from this either.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. That is definitely a dirty crack house movie.
In Marvel, you've got Daredevil 2003.
Oh, yeah, Daredevil. Yeah, that's definitely dirty crack house or Edge Kino.
It is undeniably.
Especially Elektra and Catwoman.
There's just no doubt in my mind, and I actually quite like that movie. If I'm
Elektra,
gonna be completely honest, I do like that movie, but it is a dirty crack house movie.
Please mention Elektra.
Another one is Iron Man 2. I don't know.
Really? Iron Man 2?
The movie just feels so icky. It's so bad, but it's so like I could imagine just a kid with a cam rip of Iron Man 2, and he's just forced to watch that while his parents do crack. Of course, X-Men Origins Wolverine is another
Oh
dirty
yeah,
Crackhouse
that
movie.
one is.
I actually like X-Men Origins
especially-
Wolverine, but once again, there's just no doubting that it's a dirty Crackhouse movie. You may be asking, what about DC? I mean, Catwoman, you could make
Yeah,
it
there you go,
that's a dirty
Catwoman.
Crackhouse movie.
There's Catwoman.
Batman and Robin is probably a
Oh god, the latter two of the Schumacher Batman movies, Batman Forever, but yeah, especially Batman and Robin.
dirty Crackhouse movie. Heck, even Batman
Especially-
Forever. Green Lantern
Yeah.
is a dirty Crackhouse movie in
That
my
one
eyes.
especially.
And there's Star Wars. I think The Phantom Menace is kind of a dirty Crackhouse movie, as much as I love it. It's definitely a dirty Crackhouse movie. Then there's the really random comedy movies with big actors, or like kids movies with big actors, like The Tooth Fairy or The Game Plan with Dwayne Johnson. Both of those just feel very Crackhouse movie.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know
Those
what it
are-
is about
those
them,
are
but
just-
to me they are. Gulliver's Travels with Jack Black. That's another one in
Yeah,
my
that's-
opinion. That's
that
pretty
seems
dirty
very
Crackhouse
Crackhouse-y.
vibes. The absolutely incredible Santa Claus 3 Escape.
Ah, yes, Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, featuring Dante and Virgil.
Claus, what a masterpiece. What about
Absolute
the Paddle Pop
Kino.
movie? I don't think anybody who watches my
What
videos
the
would have
fuck?
any idea what that is.
Paddle Pop,
But basically here in Australia, and maybe in other places, I'm not 100% sure.
ice cream.
We have these ice creams that are called Paddle Pops, and they have this like lion mascot guy.
Really?
And
They
for
made
some
a
reason,
whole ass
Blockbuster here in
movie
Australia
based
had
on
some weird promo, and they gave
based
us
on
this movie, and it was the Paddle Pop Adventures movie. I don't, you know, I
Why?
actually don't remember
But
much
why?
of it, but I would have to say that it is a dirty Crackhouse movie, and there is no
100% a dirty crack
Apparently
house
there's
movie.
another one.
Oh,
I
Food
haven't
Fight.
seen that one, but
Food
that's also
Fight,
probably very
especially.
dirty Crackhouse. I mean, it looks like shit. I remember quite liking the Paddle Pop movie.
Would?
I just don't remember
Would
what
what?
it was.
Would
so,
you what?
You know, sure it's great, but
Eat
yeah,
Paddle Pops?
it was really
I
weird.
mean,
In fact, I actually think personally,
thank you for
the
the VOD
best
mute, by the way.
places to find
Oh,
dirty
the
Crackhouse
animal
movies was Blockbuster. In the kids section of Blockbuster, you would find the
Oh,
most
yeah.
dog shit movies.
Yeah,
that
Blockbuster is the king
couldn't
of
even,
crack
like,
house
it-
movies.
It's just a specific, like, type of
It's
movie.
that scum.
And it's the dirty crack house type. Movies like MVP, Space Buddies,
MVP.
Air Bud.
Don't you fucking talk shit about Airbud. How dare you? Airbud is a classic. Oh no. What if I grew up in the dirty crack house?
Cats and dogs, like the animals.
The talking
that are,
animal
like
movies.
kind of humanoid or like
The
doing
talking
human
animal
things, like
movies.
that genre of movie. And then you have like the really weird ones like Ant Boy or like Fat Albert,
Food Fight?
The Animal, Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Oh god, the
Like,
animal.
to me, these all scream dirty crack house, and I don't know why, but they just do. But in the end, Space Chimps is the original dirty crack house movie, at least
Yeah.
in terms of
Space
what is
Chimps.
considered a dirty crack house movie. That was the first one to be considered that in my eyes, and yeah, no, it'll forever live on as the dirty crack house movie.
The
I wonder if Space
Dirty
Chimps
Crack
2
House
is any
movie.
good. I'm sure that is
I
that
wonder.
is a fantastic movie. But yeah,
Especially
anyway,
if you
I
watch it
really
in
hope
a
you guys
dirty
enjoyed the
crack
video. I
house.
know that there wasn't a lot of structure, and it was me sort of just talking and explaining
I love
dirty crack
waffling
house
about
movies and listing
random
off a few.
shit like
But
this.
I hope you guys still enjoyed it. And yeah,
I
I made a list on
enjoyed it.
Letterboxd of dirty crack house movies. Currently, there's like 110.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to comb through all that. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing
But with
that.
your guys' suggestions in the comments and with my, you know, sometimes I just think of them and I'll add them. Hopefully it grows. You know, we really need to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Food Fight's on there. I'm pretty sure Food Fight's on that list of dirty crack house movies. The Ant Bully is 100% a dirty crack house movie. It's like, it's not a bad movie, but it's the vibe. The vibe. Yeah, no mention of Food Fight, unfortunately, but it probably is in the letterbox. But yeah. Some of these dirty crack house skunkcore movies, utter classics. I'd still want to watch them. I'd still want to watch them.